Well, it's a Sunday morning, and I'm on my way to my brother's house, and I think this is going to be the last body work or vinyl prep work. It's been a few weeks already, and my brother has been working hard on it. He has done a lot of sanding, making sure the body's nice and smooth, and just to make sure that the vinyl is gonna stick properly to the primer and make sure it's really nice. And yeah, he's been sending me a lot of progress pictures and everything that he's doing. And man, honestly, as much as I like working on cars, I'm kind of glad I didn't do that. It's just a ton of work, and I mean, having to do the same thing over like 2 or 3 times, I think it requires a lot of patience, and I guess that's one of those things that right now I probably don't have much of, since I've been so busy on the car. Honestly, it was better that he did it, and I wouldn't have been able to do half of the job that he's done. But yeah, so I'm on my way now. My brother lives pretty far, so I figured it'll be a good time to talk to you guys and kind of explain some things. So I've seen a few people ask me, what color am I gonna paint it? And then I had seen some other people actually send me DMs asking me, why didn't I take the whole car apart? Why didn't I take the doors apart? Taking the hood, all that stuff. Like certain little trims. We know the proper way to fix a car. If I'm gonna be trying to restore the car and restore the paint to its original form, we would have taken off, the windshield, the rear glass from the trunk, doors apart, hood, fenders. We would have taken it all apart, but that's not what we're trying to do. So I'm gonna explain it to you guys just so you understand. So basically, the car's just gonna get vinyl wrapped, and certain parts of the car that were not removed, I didn't want to do that, and I didn't ask my brother to do it because I need those sections of the car to have paint. The vinyl will stick a lot better to the paint. So wherever the vinyl is going to overlap and just kind of wrap on and basically hold on to the car, I needed that to have paint. Now, the reason that I decided to do a vinyl wrap, just to clarify for some of you guys that are questioning that, is because I have 3 dogs at home. My baby's starting to walk around. So why would I want to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on a paint job that's going to look beautiful, and it probably won't last me but a few days or maybe a few weeks before it's all scratched up. I don't even want to go through the hassle of that. I don't want to go through the stress of seeing something like that happen, which it will, because I know the vinyl wrap, it's going to get scratched. That's just what's going to happen. I know. I don't have a dedicated spot for the car yet, so that way it can be safe. But even my cars that are in the garage, those still get scratched. The dogs run around there, and sometimes they'll jump on them. It is what it is. But with that being said, that's why I decided to wrap the car temporarily. The wrap's only going to be there for maybe a couple years, maybe less, we'll see. But eventually I will be taking the car back to my brother. We'll have to do all this all over again, and we'll be restoring the car, which is when you actually take it all apart and painting it. If that's what you want to call it. The car looks perfectly fine, and it's going to be fine. But some of you guys are questioning what I'm doing. Just some advice: if you don't know exactly what's going on, and you don't know the reasoning of why people do things, just stay quiet. It's better to stay quiet than for you to say something, run your mouth, and then somebody has to shut you down. Another thing I also want to talk to you guys about, I don't know how many of y'all follow me on my Instagram. If you don't, follow me on my Instagram. It's Uriel. My name is HURIEL_boosted, and on there I post pictures here and there, some videos, and then on my stories I usually use a lot of music, and I'm very specific on the lyrics that I post on my videos. So if you're curious to know how I'm doing or whatever, watch my Instagram, and the song that I choose, or they'll usually have a lot to say with my mood. But just a few days ago I posted one with some lyrics saying I need some time, and that I'm okay, but everybody says that you're okay even if you're not. Well, unfortunately for me, I don't know what's wrong with my mind or the way my mind works. I tend to put a lot of pressure upon myself. I tend to put a lot of unnecessary pressure, trying to get a lot of things done, things that, you know, they shouldn't really have a time limit. For example, this super build, I should have never have put so much pressure. So I shouldn't have ever have made it to where I feel like I am being pushed to finish this car. You know, it's hard. I don't even know how to explain it to you guys. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, you guys see me as a person who, oh, you have all these cars, oh, you have all this stuff, you must be the happiest person in the world. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am very happy. You know, I am, but just because I have these cars doesn't mean that I can't have my bad days. I can't have, you know, my moments where I'm just, you know, I feel like saying screw this, I don't care about this stuff anymore. But you know, just understand that the image that you see on a social media platform, on YouTube, or especially on Instagram, that's more than likely not what that person is really like at all times. I guarantee it. You know, for example, me, I randomly go through these things, these times where I'm tired, I'm confused, I feel like I'm not doing things fast enough, and I don't know if that's, because I know I did suffer through like depression whenever, for those who have watched the video, whenever we were trying to have our baby, and you know, for like those 4 or 5 years that we just kept going through all those issues, and I don't know if like remnants of that stayed in me, and every once in a while those things spark up. I don't know, but sometimes, like even my girl, you know, my wife, she asked me, like, what's wrong? And I don't know what to tell her. I told her everything's fine, it's just issues here. But you know, just keep pushing, keep moving forward. You know, things like that can't really define you. They don't ever let things like that break you down. I mean, just gotta keep going, man. Eventually all this stuff just works out. You know, and you remember that happiness doesn't come from materialistic things. I mean, take it from me. You know, you guys, obviously I put everything out there, the things that I have. Yeah, I mean, they make for good times and everything, but if you're looking for like true happiness, a car's probably not going to do that for you, man. Just from my personal experience, you know how I found true happiness and how I find peace whenever I get home and I see my wife and my baby there waiting for me. For me, that's true happiness. That's how I've been able to find peace within myself. Because I think if it wasn't for them, I would always constantly just be grinding and working for these, you know, ambitious goals, and then trying to do all these things that to some might seem crazy. But once I'm with them, I'm able to just kind of, you know, just seeing them, honestly, just seeing them happy, especially seeing my little baby happy, it just makes me forget about everything. So find something that really does make you happy. Not happy as in a car or a truck and things like that. I mean, I'm talking about something that's deep down going to make you happy, and then your life will be so much better. But even then, remember, you still might run into some, you know, issues here and there, like me. I don't know what the hell, I don't know what the heck I go through. But I'll be alright though. So yeah, sorry guys, that was a long rant. Now fixing to get up to the exit here for my brothers, and then I still gotta drive about another 20 minutes south. It's pretty long ways. Alright, so we're going back. It's kind of busy. I totally forgot to record. So my brother was finishing off doing all the wet sanding on the car. I did a tiny little bit. I wet sanded the wing pieces and then the front bumper. You guys can see that rear bumper's there in the back. But yeah, wish I would have gotten some footage of that, but completely slipped my mind. So I guess this video is gonna be more of me talking. I don't know how many of you guys will actually watch that. My brother's somewhere up there. I'm sure I'll catch up to him here in a little bit. So let's see. That's pretty much it, you guys. Everything's all primered up. I got the door handles, gas cap, some other things in this box. Back bumpers there, the front bumpers in the trunk. Car's smooth, man, smooth like glass, so that vinyl's gonna stick onto it very, very well. Kind of sucks, you know, the fact that he did all that work for a vinyl wrap, but I mean, I'm sure the vinyl wrap is gonna look really, really good. It's gonna look smooth. I mean, you guys, honestly, a lot of people will probably not even know that it's vinyl wrap. Y'all probably think that it's a paint job. You guys can see it there. Yep. So now basically, you know, take it home, kind of let all this stuff cure for a few days. I mean, I'm sure I can wrap over it already, but I don't know, man. Maybe it's just better to be safe than sorry. Let it sit for a few days, and I think here within a week, I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to vinyl wrap it and see how it turns out. For those who are interested, I know some of you guys actually like watching my stuff, and you guys like hearing my point of view on some things. So I'll leave you guys with this. Have respect. Have respect for everyone. You know, whenever you feel like you're gonna be criticizing and you're gonna be judging people, be nice about it. Constructive criticism is good. You know, you want to give somebody some help, some tips, you know, tell them how to do things a little bit better, or you could have done this, maybe this would have helped you. That's nice. But don't be judgmental. Don't be, you know, rude. Don't be telling people that they did a shit job. Don't, you know, just understand their situation, and maybe they have a reasoning on why they do things the way they do. You know, just take it easy. Your life will be a lot easier if you are nice. If you want to be an a-hole the whole time and you want to be talking smack about everybody's stuff, karma, man. I believe it. I'm a huge believer in karma. All that stuff will come back at you. Just have respect, and you know, be nice to people, and all that kind of stuff will come right back to you.